Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Melissa, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the Japonesque Pixelated Color eyeshadow palette. This is what the box looks like, and I shared this in a haul, and I was so excited about this palette. I think it's just stunning. Just stunning. So this is my first experience with Japonesque eyeshadows. I have a couple of their brushes. I think they're fabulous, and I have to say right out of the gate I am really impressed with the formula on these shadows. So the palette is really divided into two sides. So it has the one side, which is the Pro Basic side, and then the other side is all the pixelated color shadows. So when I did my video of the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette, I included eye swatches for every single color because I felt like it really, sometimes the hand swatches are not really representative of the way they apply and how you see them on your face. And when you do a tutorial, you're just using a couple shadows, so you don't really get the full spectrum of shadows. So I did something similar today. I went ahead and I swatched all the pixelated colors. I did not swatch the Pro Basic side because they are so basic, and I think that they really speak for themselves. I will say, however, that this brown shadow is really gorgeous. It has just the softest little sheen to it. It's really pretty matte, so maybe I would call this like a satin finish, but it really is just such a gorgeous neutral. Just love it. So when I did those eye swatches, I did them a little bit differently because I felt like some of the shadows look fairly similar in the pan, and so I did side-by-side swatches for those. And one shade I also did like a really light, gentle sweep of color on one eye and packed it on the other eye. So I'll go ahead and insert those now. So on this side, I just did a light wash of the color, and this side I really packed it on. So it wouldn't be a palette review without doing a little bit of a tutorial. So I chose to do a really full-on smoky eye using this beautiful green shade here, and just, I'm so in love with that shade. It's so spectacular. I'm really just, I'm over the moon for this palette. I don't know what else to say. I really love it. And don't be afraid of the sparkle in it because I don't think it's overwhelming, and I think anybody can really wear this. It's not too glittery, but it just has a nice little bit of sparkle for those special occasions. So let's cut over to the tutorial next. So for my look today, I'm going to do a really bold smoky eye look because this palette is just screaming to do that. And the color I'm going to use is this green shade right here. And I'm going to start off by packing that all over my lid, and then I'll be blending in some neutral shades around that. I'm going to go into this brown shade and put that in my crease. And then I'm going to go into this other light shade. It's has a little bit of shimmer, and I'm going to put that up under my brow bone. So I'm going to go back into this brown and use just the tip of this flat shader brush and bring this down under my eyes. Now I'm going to take a fluffier brush, and I'm going to go back into that green color and just lightly tap a little bit onto the tip of it and just kind of bring that up to blend a little bit on the outer corner. It just is going to add a little depth to the brown. I don't want to overdo it, so I'm going to leave that there. And the last thing I'm going to do is take a little bit of this black on a very fine, slanted, skinny brush. And I'm just going to use this almost like liner along my lash line up here. So last up, I wanted to share a couple of other looks that I used while I was experimenting with this palette, and just really wanted to show how versatile it is. You can get a great neutral look, and you can get some really wearable, kind of smoky looks for work if you want to go that far. But there's a lot of different ways that you can wear this palette, and it's not just for special occasions. So in terms of the colors, I think there are two grays in here. One's a little bit warmer, one's a little bit cooler and darker, so they really look very different on the eye, although when you look at the pan you go, there's two gray eyeshadows in here. Okay. Yes, but they are very different. This brown color is, this is a great daytime color for any time, and I'm going to put it next to that the other brown. So here's the Pro Basic satin finish one, and here is the pixelated color. It just makes such a beautiful eye. And I love the green. The purple is to die for. If you like a purple smoky eye, it's to die for. And you can also just wear it with neutrals, using these neutrals, and just put a little pop of color along your lower lash line or along the outer corner, and I think that's very work appropriate. You know, we don't always have to be neutral. We can have a little pop of color. So in case you haven't guessed, I really am in love with this palette. I'm so excited about it. I think it's one of the most unique and different palettes I've had my hands on recently, and I think it's a great value. I think it's fabulous. So I'm very impressed with the Japonesque eyeshadow formula. So it is palette season. We're heading into the holidays. Every company is releasing an eyeshadow palette. It's really difficult for me this time of year to be very selective about which ones I purchase, because I cannot purchase them all. As much as I'd like to, I cannot. So I'm keeping my eyes glued to YouTube to see what other people who are buying a lot of the holiday offerings to help me decide which ones I want to purchase. I'd like to know which ones you're excited about and see if there's a match there or there's something I haven't seen yet. The holiday stuff it's a makeup lover's dreamland right now. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel and you're just stopping by for the first time, I would love it if you'd hit the subscribe button and join me for future videos. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.